cropped up.
Big question here. Definitely on the spot, I would say, for me.
Would I kill the baby Hitler?
Knowing
Conscious practice. What's conscious? This is Vish, and today I'll be responding to Sadhguru's video on if he can go back in time, would Sadhguru go back and kill baby Hitler? My name is Vish, I'm an aspiring yogi, love all things meditation, yoga, and wisdom based. Super grateful for you to be here watching this with me. This is a question I honestly have wondered, and I don't know if I have a certain answer. So without further ado, let's hear what Sadhguru has to say about it.
if Sadhguru could go back into the past, not because of yogic powers, but if there was a time machine, and with foresight, with knowledge about what happened during the World War II, would Sadhguru kill baby Hitler? Is the first question that cropped up.
Big question here. Definitely on the spot, I would say, for me.
Would I kill the baby Hitler?
Knowing that 6 million Jews could be saved from your actions.
See, Adolf Hitler is a consequence, is not the cause of World War II. In the sense, there has been centuries of hatred about the Jewish people. It did not suddenly crop up because of Adolf Hitler. Well, he used it politically to do all kinds of things, that's a different matter. But this hatred has been endemic in the population. Not for 1 or 2 years, for literally 18 centuries, it's been alive. Now, Adolf Hitler became a representative of that hatred, and he consolidated that hatred, organized it in such a way that it became a mega disaster. But the disaster has been unfolding for a long time.
Great points here, by the way.
Forever people have been accusing Jews of being a Jesus killer and wanting to get them. In so many ways they've been persecuted, not in one way. Every generation has small-scale persecutions happening in various societies across that part of the world at least, not here. So, when Adolf Hitler came, he saw what you're accusing of Adolf Hitler is competence. Everybody had the same hatred. He organized his hatred into a very competent, results-oriented thing. Any number of human beings have come who are as much tyrannical as Adolf Hitler. Fortunately, they were not as competent. I don't know if he studied in IIM because his organizing skills are extraordinary. You have to look at that. If he had organized this, not against a particular community, but for the well-being of the world, what a fantastic organizer he is. So his competence is what we're talking about. Hatred was there in the society. He organized it and made it into an end result of a disastrous kind. See, in every generation there are tyrants. Fortunately, they're impotent. Fortunately, they're everywhere. Don't think they're not there. Every day I'm meeting thousands of people. You should see what kind of mindsets people have. How much endemic hatred they have for somebody that they do not even know, including me. People who have never met me, people who have not had a word with me, they have so much hatred. I say, what's the problem? You've not even seen me yet. But no. So this endemic hatred is bred in the society in the form of religion, in our society in the form of caste, creed, ideologies. See, everybody is focused on Adolf Hitler. I'm not trying to belittle what he did. He is one man, so many people cause pain to each other, but he is one man who organized human pain like nobody else. He made a machine out of it. In a real organized way, like an industry. He did not do killing just for killing's sake, he made a killing industry, proper industry. Actually, they set up factories of death. So never before nobody organized it, but don't ever think nobody had those intentions, nobody had those same emotions. They had. But this man organized. So would you kill the baby Hitler? No, it wouldn't help, because another guy maybe with competence would have come up. You never know. So, what we need to work at is, we need to work at, as I was telling you, a culture of peace. This is important. We never worked at culture of peace. Only when it explodes in our face, we want it solved. Otherwise, we're just going about our business. The way we are driving on the street is violent, all right? It's not fast, it's just violent. I wish they were driving fast. If they were skilled, they would be driving fast. They're unskilled and they're violent drivers. Violence means you don't mind if somebody gets hurt, isn't it? Hello? Violence need not necessarily mean I'm going to throw a projectile at you. I don't care if you get hurt. This is violence, isn't it? So this is all over the place. We need to see culture is not something that you can build overnight. Slogans you can build overnight. You can do anti-demonstrations overnight. You cannot build a culture overnight. It takes a lifetime of dedication to bring that about. Nobody has shown that dedication. Everybody wants immediate solution. When something explodes, everybody will scream. Once it's over, they go about their business. So, it is very important. I want you to understand, Adolf Hitlers can be born just about anywhere, because the culture of disliking and hating other people who are not like you is so rooted in the society, it's just a question of, he must do an MBA here. I'm giving compliments to the institution, it's not
Completely get it, but the main issue over here is that you tackle the root causes rather than manifestations of the…
Yes.
Exactly, so…
Consequences cannot be dealt with. It is the process we need to address.
Alrighty, that was a great perspective by Sadhguru. Seriously, very, very grateful for him shedding light to a question that I would say is pretty controversial for sure. I think I had similar views before I watched specifically this video, and it goes off of what Eckhart Tolle talks about, which is what Jesus actually referred to, the killers of himself, which essentially he says a quote from the Bible, something on the lines of, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Essentially, forgive them for their unconscious. Now, this does not mean that I support by any means what Hitler did. It's atrocious. The actions are truly insane. But at the same time, through the spiritual perspectives, at least on this, not necessarily my perspective, but the spiritual perspective would say that we should forgive him, for he did not know. He's unconscious. Now, yes, people will make the argument that he did know, but see, that's where people are missing the point. There's a deeper level of awareness that is just missing. If he was truly aware of the oneness of all of us, he wouldn't be doing it. I think it's as simple as that. So I really love what Sadhguru has to say with this, specifically about how it's not like he invented this hatred towards the Jews. It was ongoing, unfortunately. And even to this day, it is something that is present that I've heard. But he did organize it. And what a shame if he could have used that organization skill, as Sadhguru said, for the betterment of humanity. Just imagine. So the point here is to break that down into his leadership / organization skills, as well as his, let's say, hatred for the Jews. So if we could break it into two separate things, as he says, the second piece, which is the hatred, was kind of already there. He just organized it. So at the end, it's unfortunate, but he was unconscious in what he did. It's something that we must learn from, as I've come to realize. Because if it didn't happen, as Sadhguru himself said, someone else could have done something, and it could have been worse. I don't know. Let me know your views on what you think about this video in terms of what Sadhguru had to share, what I had to share, even the spiritual kind of perspectives that I've also just mentioned just right now. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you have any other video reaction requests or topics that you want to also respond to, comment down below. With that, make it a great day. Take this joyful and stay conscious.